Hello students, in today's class we will discuss the last unit from aldehyde and ketone. So that is the carboxylic acid. Okay students, so this is a very important unit from aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. So this is the last unit from this topic. So carboxylic acid, first of all you see how we can represent the carboxylic acid. Okay, so this is the how we can represent, just see here, C double bond O OH. Okay, so this is what functional group of acid, any acid containing this carboxylic group. Okay students, so this is very important organic compound, carboxylic acid. So now we will see how this carboxylic acid name will come. So in this structure, C double bond O OH. So students, just observe here. So it contains the carbonyl group. C double bond O is nothing but what? You know, carbonyl. And OH group is nothing but what? Hydroxyl group. That is a functional group of alcohol and phenol. Okay. So when carbonyl group and hydroxy group will join, so it form the carboxylic acid. But how name will come? So the name carbo coming from the carbonyl, and this oxylic coming from the hydroxyl. Okay students, now clear how this carboxylic name will come? This carbo from carbonyl group, because it contains the carbonyl group. Okay, and this oxyl coming from this hydroxy group, hydroxylic group, we can say OH. Okay, that both combined it form the carboxylic acid, and this is the major functional of acid. So the general formula of this carboxylic acid is RCOOH, or we can write like this also, RC double bond OH. Now clear students, you can write like this also, RCOOH, or you can write like this, RC double bond OH. Okay, now all of you clear? So this is the general formula of carboxylic acid. Okay students, so in this today's class we will discuss about the nomenclature, that is IUPAC name as well as common name of this carboxylic acids. Okay, so most of the compounds, they are given their common name from their source of origins. Okay students, from their source of origins we can give the common name, and IUPAC name, there are some rules and regulations. According to that rule we have to give the naming of any organic compound. Just check it, I have given some example here. First example, HCOOH. This is what? Formic acid. Okay, so this is a common name students, formic acid. So this is a common name coming from the formica. Actually in Latin, formica is nothing but ant. Okay, so in Latin formica is nothing but what? Ant. And this formic acid will coming from this word, from Latin word. Now clear how the common name of this formic acid will coming? So formica is a name of ant in Latin. Okay, it is a Latin word. So that's why it coming the formic acid. And what is the IUPAC name? Very easy students. When you can give the IUPAC name of any organic compound, you have to select the longest continuous chain. Okay, and when you start the numbering, you should check the where functional group should be attached. You start the numbering from there only. So in this structure, in this formic acid, how many carbons are present? Only one carbon. We have to consider it parent alkane, means it is a methane. One carbon is there and carboxylic group is there. We can say it is a, just write first methane, and from that methane you can replace the E and attach the suffix OIC, and then you write the acid. Okay, OIC. From that, whenever you can do the numbering, whenever you consider the parent chain, so from that parent chain you can remove the E and attach the suffix OIC and acid. Okay, so here only one carbon is there, we can say it is a methane. So from that methane I am removing here E and attach the OIC and acid. This is methanoic acid. Now clear students how methanoic acid will come? See the another example here. I am given the acetic acid CH3COOH. So this is a common name, acetic acid. So acetic acid, where it is present? It is present in vinegar. You know, in at home also you can use vinegar. Actually this vinegar, it is a Latin word. It is actually it is an acetum. Okay, so from that acetum it comes the acetic acid. Now clear students? So acetic acid is a common name. What about the IUPAC name? Check the how many carbons here. So students, here only 2 carbons. So if you consider the parent alkane, it is a ethane. And which functional group is attached? It is a carboxylic acid. So ethane means 2 carbon, means just written here ethane, and E is replaced by OIC, ethanoic acid. Now clear student, very simple. See the third example. So how many carbons are there? CH3, CH2, COOH. Okay, it means total 3 carbons. It is a propionic acid. And what about the IUPAC name? Give the numbering 1, 2, 3. You can start the numbering from this side only because it is a functional group. 3 carbons means it is a propane. From that propane is replaced by OIC. Means it is a propionic acid. Now clear? See the another example. So this is a butyric acid. So total 4 carbons, CH3, CH2, CH2, COH. How many carbons, students? 4 carbons. But when you can do the IUPAC name, you start the numbering from this side only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total how many carbon? 4 carbons. Means it is a butane. From that butane, you can remove the E and attach the suffix OIC. Means it is a butyanoic acid. Now clear? See the another example. So here coming branching. Just check it. CH3, CH, CH3, COH. Okay, students, when you can give the numbering, so when any branching means methyl group will come on second carbon, you can say it is an iso. So it is an isobutyric acid. When you can give the common names, you can consider all 4 carbons. It is a isobutyric acid. Okay. So what about the IUPAC name? You start the numbering from this side. 1, 2, 3. Total 3 carbons. But in second carbon, CH3 group is attached. We can consider this is your parent's chain. Now clear? So this is the first carbon, this is the second, this is the third. It is your parent's chain. In that parent's chain, second carbon containing methyl group, we can written here 2 methyl and total carbon 3 means propanoic acid. Now clear? 2 methyl propanoic acid. See the another example, students. So here I am attach the 2 carboxylic group. COH again COH. Just check it. COOH and here also COH. When 2 carboxylic acid will join, we can see it is an oxalic acid. We can see it is a oxalic acid. What about the IUPAC name? How many carbons are present? Only 2 carbons. Means it is a ethane. So you can see it is a ethane. But carboxylic acid is 2 times. That's why I have written ethane dioic acid. Ethane dioic acid. Here E is replaced by OIC acid. And but this carboxylic group is 2 times. That's why I have written here dioic acid. See the another example. Here COH group 2 times, but in between CH2 group is there. Means how many carbons total? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons means it is a propane obviously. But what about the common name? It is a malonic acid. It is what? Malonic acid. So if you check the IUPAC name, 3 carbons means it is a propane. But first carbon and third carbon containing the carboxylic group, we can say propane dioic acid, or we can say propane 1,2 dioic acid. Okay, simply we can do the naming like this: propane dioic acid, or we can write propane 1,3 dioic acid, because on first carbon and third carbon carboxylic group is attached. Okay, we can see it is a propane 1,3 dioic acid. See the another example, students. Carboxylic group is attached here. Here also carboxylic group is attached, and here CH2 2 times. Okay, CH2 2 times means it is a best example of succinic acid. Succinic acid. This is the structure of succinic acid. So total how many carbon? This 2 carbon and this 3 means total 4 carbon. It is a butanedic acid. How? CH2 2 times means total 2 carbons and this one more and this one more. Okay. So but first carbon and this last carbon containing the carboxylic group, we can say it is a butanedic acid. Now clear, students? This is what IUPAC name of the succinic acid. So check the next example. So here also 2 carboxylic group is attached, but CH2 here I have taken the 3 times. CH2 3 times COH means total how many carbon here? Total 5 carbons. Okay, common name of this compound is glutamic acid. What is the common name? It is a glutamic acid. And when you can do the IUPAC name, total carbon how much? You can start the numbering from this side. Okay, so total 3 carbons. 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5. Total 5 carbons. Last 5 carbon also containing carboxylic acid. We can say pentane 1,5 dioic acid, or directly you can write the pentane dioic acid. Instead of you can write like this: pentane, the first carbon containing the carboxylic group, and this 5th carbon containing the carboxylic group. We can write pentane 1,5 dioic acid. Like this also we can write. Okay. See the another example. So here I am taken the CH2 4 times. Okay, COH group and COH group present, and CH2 4 times. Total how many carbon here? 6 carbons. So this is the best example of adipic acid. Okay, COH, CH2 4 times COH. So if you give the IUPAC name, you start numbering 1, then this 4 carbon, and then this is a last carbon containing the this carboxylic group, means 1 6. First carbon and 6 carbon containing the carboxylic group. Now clear? First carbon and 6 carbon containing the carboxylic group. We can say it is a, and total how many carbon? 6 carbon means it is a hexane. Hexane 1,6-dioic acid. We can say hexane 1,6 dioic acid. We can write like this also. Okay, students. So this is what adipic acid. See the another example. So this aromatic ring means benzene ring containing the carboxylic group. We can say it is a benzoic acid. What we can say it is a benzoic acid is a common name. And what about the IUPAC name? It is a benzene carboxylic acid. But commonly always we can say it is a benzoic acid. It is a benzene carboxylic acid. See the another example. This is the last example, students. So here I have taken the benzene ring which containing the 2 carboxylic group. Then we can say it is a phthalic acid. Okay. So the phthalic acid, it contains the 2 carboxylic group, and which is attached to the benzene ring. It is a phthalic acid, and when you can give the IUPAC name, just give the numbering 1 2. So you can say benzene 1,2 dicarboxylic acid. Benzene 1,2 dicarboxylic acid. So all of you understand, students? These are the IUPAC name. So in next class we will discuss the method of preparation of carboxylic acid. So students, thank you so much.